Arnold performance for Madrid no amount for say so man you know one no cover her about betuno and obeba CBC we say ya Trent Airco Spain ni edi ho come say e ka achievement dia ade asesa wo ye bia no enka achieve Liverpool and I say wagibia we are the Champions League club football and nothing you want to talk about English football and you say the penultimate dia e ho na nko free ba say obia can say EPL no was saying La Liga no EPL was saying e ho na nko free ba antika pressure bia him but I also keep saying say in terms of performance as an athlete as a performer there's always standard it's a ultimate match up. And it's in your history and your recency. What we the oye no? I have found legends no. And answer ugusu awoye. So ugusu awoye dia, then we demand from you the highest of performances. Na kasa yi interest kaba he's always been astute or right back up. A debut was one ho chire ne pa. But oh kasa debut on ho chire na wo je to me say our Benebao, the honor de were proving. Our Benebao honor were you proving. Benebao what they are trying to proving a honor assembly no. So a fee no more show. Now the community said, oh, Kwakobama big club why expectations and near my obey your ben and aquan so said be unko nyam from so baby no. And you may be only so be car saya or car Spanish ne on villain I bought abaso ye wie abaso body no e be ba field no so de be ma Madrid in there o mo wie no mo Germany na masa akọ ye twa nyame yad much na nyame yad much asa de mo they go back there from team no masa ba bi we are looking for more. That is the attitude of big club. The trend whoever Ben o 24 can be oti no sense no ani mu no onimu dia on from Michael win Macmana motete for no muso mo say chale na Spain ball bon say net here but some ka so mo Trent pressure say ya me de me no mo nya dwene kra me no mo nya dwene Madrid betima use Trent for the next 6 seasons so man pray mo ho a o se fullback kutimi bo no ayakokra na da so bo ba bia Marcelo Bobedrie no I mean the same thing Trent betima na to us me person be man pressure say ya o man pressure na or implode and Madrid, they will still go back to the market. But nobody can convince me say we top right backs 5. It will give no more or more 20. So what is left? Patience. Yes, that is it. But Trent and Amuno, on you very careful. In Spain, counter attack and a quick saying the war EPL no. Yeah. Spain, you have better passes from long range. And the ball has will jar to more. Oh, what then? Rooney more years, scores more. No, more be brave Spain. O do be be Mendy. O ja pass to wa a tailor measured. It is so quick counter because support Madrid attack and no just pace into the chair. If that space is not occupied systematically, a best post, you be job was already at all. The be jadi at all. But Oshaya Marcelo was similar profile, but another corner system protecting. According to me, when the Champions League brebesa, or to me, we need those trophies, if every time or corner pressure about then that you on Modia, yeah, not just a Trent, Marcelo Homachino, but the system protected his space, and himself into a call with confidence. Trent and Kwani play Okon was Spain. Now, Jordi Abam Kobera will born with Spain, but the system protects them. It allows more boy known to me and more the leveler Madrid for sure. He's good. He's good. He can play midfield, wide midfield. Then apart Trent to Awunyama. Defensively on the cracks. Oh, but yeah, Madrid for a good player. I'm on to Mbwase Manopa. Oh, Mesa was story about Kwa Okasana me jotted to her. Now yes, Chelsea want to sell those players. So more players be am person to Tarek, George, Raheem Sterling, Ben Chilwell. This guy person to Tomo. A big club. Decided so players with the many who mobro be amo don't be on my way and a club on say and they cannot add a lot into one MPV way. But let me sign a big warning to Maresca. I do not know not on do but Oje trophy nintino. So what on do ya Chelsea for the being trimmer. Name so changing command from Club World Cup Chelsea for how many games?
Maybe 6 or 7.
Yeah, it is so he.
3 matches in the group stage. We have a ball run of 16 Ababo quarter final, semi final, so 7 matches.
So you those games in the scene Chanaka also be mu pa team are ready. So budget championship. I mean a long marathon championship to say EPL no. They say the Champions League get me a trimuno to say FA Cup now. I think Maresca will jumaye. Yow, mama mutimu nyamede. Maresca will jumaye. Me check it with team na me hu say. Team be ni honma why successful, why dominant, why winner, why achiever. Only constant or consistent defensive structure, especially or more detail the central defense on 4 and 5-4. So person winning a dominate winning there person sababiu also formidable. Yeah, just watch 4 and 5 no. I think they are the foundation of every successful team. Dan ya team we ya hana chama from fancy me say me yi pillars 2 na wani mu no design no ba ko na crack eti mo hold bibi osoro ho so ukura fan mu akura ukura camera mu akura me yi pillars 2 na wani mu no ya o ye mesho o 4 and 5 na die nti na wabusa ho say every dominant club side bia no our 4 and 5 be your bomb di ka conversation no money CP Vidic Ferdinand. Oh, you're sure so mummy and Unquan man say let's forget say successful. You have other backroom staff be and 2 central defenders, 1 be no more 2 no. But you have 2 here constant and consistent. Varane and Ramos. Okay, Neven Subotic. And Matamios.
Yes.
Now Kai Matamios and Jerome Boateng. Puyo PK. Ramos Varane. Now say look at Pacho and Marquinhos. 4 and 5 for the don't they are the core a core mu core omo na see adwuma ni nyina de si omo so Shadrack and Mame mo 3 central defenders omo transfer history in terms of injury record no Benoit Badiashile Levi Colwill my body there's another guy Wesley Fofana. They don't look good for the future. It doesn't appear well. Look at one central defender in history the TV no say no. And they don't send good messages.
You know say Fofana. Meboa.
You're right here.
Uprasa.
Where
Badiashile.
Monaco.
And Fofana dey bambo.
So Badiashile dia she so one no. Na check it 2021 oba see ha check ya see hansa baby hamstring no record 25 days no 2021-2022 season no never rule true 2021-2022 no aba me ensa ho no 2022-2023 ho so benya 4 2023-2024 ubenya 3 now we 2024 no we 2025 2026-2020 so look at it yeah obeda see a dynasty so change it for another player brand and quickly so I'm trying to make a point say yeah and it so be any hold these 3 players for Fana Badiashile why not ligament didn't need no so you have a big call to make our central defense so yeah Chelsea were big call to make. Now the problem is say, and come here you din in echi. Maresca buy no. Udi kan ya adwuma bi. Udi ka hye ne mfimfini fast. Say unim say you be call first day no be adwene attack no hwan ne bebo. Yes I no more discuss it. Obi a forget defense no. Ya opa mo hye free goal so betini nyina. Na ma menchira wade bi. Ha ne be mo ni aba ho so what I'm really talking about. EPL no yi 3 clubs I kasa o metimi a Chelsea ahwan di na bebo me ensa no you say me ensa bi metimi a Chelsea
top 4 na
yeah top 4 no you kasa me ensa betimi a Chelsea ahwan na bebo na me
bebo City Liverpool Arsenal
mo jina me ensa na Liverpool dia hwe Liverpool the rich nature of our central defense nko a why ebo Virgil van Dijk and a Konate onim so muni hodo mo a o Jacob Kivior
Arsenal for
no Arsenal dey so na me Joe Gomez and I'm call Giovanni Leone
aba
18-year-old na Joe Gomez was 28 years wa boy EPL bi o GEPL bi yet or a deputy and I'm call craft for 2 central defenders so no me backup and mo pressure yes say Van Dijk injury history bi a disturb no telling the progress or boy each and every day ojinam Konate so change it to Arsenal. I said the Odika kind. Now all Arsenal there. Arsenal right back or starting league, you know, I Ben White. What do you mean the deputy? A Timber. Oba left back wa Lewis Kelly ni wa Kelly fear neighbor. Fear ni honma Lewis Kelly neighbor. How Zinchenko is our honmo. Zinchenko miensa left back wa central defense. Saliba Gabriel. Kivio na naka mebodi dino. Oka ho wa. Na makofa Christian Mosquera adina meso 4. Okay, Mosquera na yi Giovanni Leoni said the Liverpool so 18 no. Ye for Mosquera so nko yakora. Pacho ate de make yase. Ba Kivio so e. PSG losses so no nyina no Kivio na boy. Liverpool 2-2 no. Kivio na boy. The wins against Newcastle and a Southampton. Ye be season no. Ni nyina Kivio na boy. 5-1 na share Madrid in and out so no. Nina give you a boy. Is he not ready to back Saliba? Is he not ready to fill in the shoe for Gabriel Magalhaes? Okoyanko, Man City, John Stones and Ruben Diaz and a boy. On the bench they had Manuel Akanji. Last season he was part of the 3-back system. Natanaki so bench and now your own friend Abdul Qadir Husanov. Freeway in our bench. It is what check a line now. Akanji, Natanaki, 2 experienced guys no more. No more compare Akrabako. In Abdul no so. Can we say same for Chelsea? Yet you discussing more bet me and Chelsea for a page of Monza. No, have you fixed your defensive structure? Now more person catch say, oh, and then Levy if reach the bar or now we call 18-year-old number the Premiership no. Or number the Champions League now. When they did say Josh.
Champion.
You know, so would be for Josh in GBBR. Because how old Josh now was starting no. On the Giovanni Leoni no. On the Abdul Qadir who's son of no. And I will start over there. No, you are not ready for the title.
When you na manager na feel so munya center back.
Waka.
Oh, he established. Oh, yeah, no quite wakana first.
So it has to be paramount. Yeah. And American Maresca, the first department of fixing, midfield. And why DSS systematically. Every functional combo be about Pikibia, a year Juman Winije, Opa for James and a Casedo, no one about PSG. Ye Bakusin, never Enzo Becca Casedo home. And you Miriam Jodi, never Romeo Lavia Becca Enzo. So that department, no, I fix it. And I can all Chemo attack. Thinking say defense, no, we, yow, more fixing defense, no, as early as possible. Now, catch every dominant side, check the defense, no, the regularity of that structure. Yam pone foundation, yam pone pillars. You fix it for once. There cannot air repairs. Have you fixed it? Striker no hoya me mobo. Oh, we are so me no. Highland ne Joshua Zexi. We see Manchester United for some montono.
Zexi, yeah.
Omo asem me mobo pa 22, 24 years respectively. They are at a curve. It's a sort of ball each and every time. They need to play with consistency. Unfortunately, department number 1 under construction, yet they remain cornerstones. Better. Only say department and Manchester fix the attack anyway. It's under construction. Yet last season, 2 strikers in a they remain cornerstone. Why? And cornerstone there. Yes, shadow answer that there be a that's so or no cry fanake. But women are not here last year. Without these guys proving anything, and I'm not proving be na me yan hwebi. Yeah, push we more kwa kudu baby say mummy no the way your cornerstone just stay there. Our bra mboamo Kunya ne Shesko. Omunye bi bia from Manchester anka we mummy no deserve that treatment we. And so no omunye ana we mo so yan crowd 22 say ke wadru baby e say ko obo on deserve bench. No, I mean Benzema crackers or bench na kaso bench.
Omo be bonso ama omo hu say na e wo fom. Modern bono wo fam.
Yeah, who can say na wodwene club no ho ba me hwe player no career no. E modern bono wo fam say 22-year-old boy the Manchester United show bed na to the shoulders. And here it's Falcao ameti anhwe. Enya ha na Falcao mu ina beti Di Maria ameti anhwe. Di Maria ba no nko Madrid nko prove ye. Oh yeah. Di Maria ba Manchester no. No nko Madrid nko prove ye. Ba me follow her. He came. Memphis Depay, sorry, no so ameti anhwe wa. Redema Falcao was one of the toughest strikers to face. Any defender be able to do what that's actual. And Manchester United, he failed to. Now, top G Ben Emetenshi, Hoyland, he has never been treated fairly. He came under intense pressure. And called Dortmund, the need Girona more, and called Bo. Drew her and Waba. But some of that YP2, na kosha kona ho. Ewa bra me we mu who do my so far. Give people equal opportunity to fight, but yet in team we know say we've written those guys off.
When your opportunity na last season.
Opportunity be.
Utilizing no.
Opportunity be yaw. One and another Manchester defenders ni na no honchrom. Lenny Euro mu na no honchrom. Matthias Delight mu na no honchrom. They are struggling. Onana mo man opportunity. Mo onana opportunity. When a moment opportunity to Manchester United, the only proven player and consistency I wanna from Bruno Fernandes. Ya will be a break. Now, Crown me the more push on time do Manchester United. And no thing I'm making say. Friend, I'm would dinner bit me started. Not a quamu here 2 way. They might not be in a situation am I ready to take off. Okay. A basa ayao. Sabe how.
Whoa. Nyameke Amo Randis essay. High fancy. Kubarisi is playing at age 17. So why can't Josh Achampong play at age 18? Eno ana ode ne message enso edebaye ana we so say Newton's analysis top notch. We have to be honest. Okay, Zagzi so say Zagzi won't be sold this season for Hoyland. He's surplus to requirements with the purchase of Shesko and now we sue a chiam and a den e ba me say say bibia ekudie ya no ma hwe Madrid so de ne mama because no mo bia no
yes ye ba be di won komo. I think say yeah.
One to me, 101.3.
We're 18 years and
Kubasi so born at age 17.
So born at age 17. I think Nina comes down to Adia Chelsea here. Almost center back. Most of the time, Adiana you fail to understand they say potential and talent will. But in football nowadays, roles are very important. Especially with how our coach here a specific balance for the team. We had Josh Achampong D against Crystal Palace. Now, before Bobo game, now it will be a trim say I don't know if you call it Chelsea Mununa Josh Achampong Obabe. This was a player Uncle Free Chelsea. And Chelsea me and Nia said they are going to keep him in the team and make sure so bet him about for next season. Which is this season, yeah, it will be. I didn't have what the bread Chelsea, no. Fancy. A totally different from what I could have with the bread Chelsea. And I don't pay, and come on, Metete Cramponi say, Enzo Maresca is still pushing Chelsea in Pennyford to get me a centre back.
No, I know they work.
What did they mention as no? But fancy, Utie, 3 reasons are Chelsea, Ediama Enzo Maresca say. We say in team you who say a new quantity a tiska koto player de brono a to asumu the edika omo GDA say team no enough players e was center back on ma o betimi compete abo ni because omo this kind of koto wo buy the atosumi no omo gitumi say the specific quality omo hwehwe in the market no this transfer window no availability no yes o betem ska kofa na edin aka 15 days. They toss me and sa. Omu GDA. Ewo Enzo Maresca. Any team in the technical team nim say. Ombetimi e improve the Chelsea yede. Ewo no. Eto asumo. I actually believe say sometimes coaches as a over rating specific issues be within teams. Which personally I believe say ebu ane brosorodo. It is true that Chelsea would need a centre back in the absence of Levi Colwill. And even in the absence of Obiti Setos and Adara Biayo. But fancy, ama my situation here, coaches need to my situation here so overwhelming to a certain extent. As a man, yeah, mean to me more. What am I say? Tarek is not Levi Colwill. He brings in a different thing altogether. Adia Levi Colwill, the bread Chelsea. Levi Colwill, o check ne tackles per every single 90 minutes. Any fast rank when it comes to the percentile among players like him, our top European leagues anymore, and said any sorrow. But the Malavico or Demusronkoni and the ability to progress ball from the centre back position, one. Even adding so many centre backs or multi creating short creating actions.
Yeah, because
with one pass from defense
carries.
What did they mention as progressive passes? The number of times are receiving passes under pressure from goalkeeper pressing. It is good. A key. You need such players within your system. But I don't think players like Jose Champon are bad against Crystal Palace. First, what did they mention as the partnership with Obi to say Chaloba. Akodane passes no boy in and say like the statistics need to screen this one. About 4 or 5 penalty we go straight to an attacker. Dia kan nyina na bia e won chem. But you look at the age. Now share the potential ekuta no na. You could literally build him beyond the na wo no. Because fancy we had here be the share the passes akodane etimi e boy no. No wa share the passes completion 93%. Average pass length 16.1. That means per pass is a type one long kakra. On your mom short pass no ejina fako, short pass no ejina fako. But share diagonally some of the passes maybe a core on important phases of attack of the third half of the pitch. First phase, second phase, third phase. Not a dominant with the second phase more in terms of the passes. But share the angle of passes for the third phase share omo na type more. Specifically, we graph here that we are say echo wingers no. Wingers no more near Pedro Neto. Mo any binogatings more to isolate opponent fullbacks in 1v1 situations. Let's not forget they were playing against a team of over 5 back. They stretch the pitch so long. So there are a lot of things you could literally look at it and improve him as time goes on. But me to me say to be a team should also focus on their strength and utilize their strength. Chelsea attack and bad. Fancy. Chelsea attack and bad. Last season we could question say bia Nicolas Jackson say balls be. But obi to say Esteval kakra bi obeye no. Onyanduru ba bia wo say etimi pejane de. But her mom starting no. E bia obai no getings. Who obi to say Pedro Neto, who obi to say Cole Palmer, who obi to say Joao Pedro. Chelsea share how many goals in the Club World Cup? What did they mention as no? Meaning said they have the potential to score so many goals. I've seen Chelsea say almost tear teams apart by scoring them 5 last season. Go on to games emotion was say. But who games at Chelsea tear man for apart 2-0, 3-0. Manchester United
101.3. Nyamin Sawo.
Man United share how many goals now? Mo better team game this share Man United say. I've seen Chelsea attack tear teams apart. And I've seen Chelsea's midfield dominate games. So with time, akurane bo anyoma be peke. Infinity no so betimi any attack ni betimi and making room for the weakness. Guardiola, he's not always having the best of the players in every position. But the Vadion in Ataneki no more 3 meboa. And only had opportunity no akota left back ni na day. Edinaba. But Adiana Guardiola most of the time he say obe making sure say be an ahode no at least or the sound ahode ne be day. It is a attacker. Maybe Abeshen 2. He will lose games. It's not like he's not going to lose games. Fans, what in the major Arsenal. But at crucial moment, attack and then you may be a team. The other thing, and on the kata and you might be brave. So I think Enzo needs a centre back though. But as an overreaction, no, is becoming too much. As when you now want to mean for achieve, which fancy I strongly believe that Chelsea can do better and he can improve. More mama and your team Barcelona beton Marc Casado ana. Because an open kuma metiti ni na say West Ham and Wolverhampton won respect somebody 30 million euros for Marc Casado. Fancy in the pecking order of Barcelona. Sisi everything extra say Marc Casado and the 4th option for Barcelona in their midfield. First one, we are there Frankie de Jong because of captain system. What did they mention as no? Number 2 ye Pedri Beboa. Number 3 ye Gavi. Number 4 Marc Casado. Bernard mentioned that we were starting effective training now or also boba.
Yeah, training.
Let's not also forget that Fermin Lopez can also be used.
Lopez could almost say
in the double pivot.
10 now born on Cromon region almost.
What did they mention as say? On commit me in every time what the number the double pivot. Now with Marc Casado, fancy the level of quality or done did last season, line breaking passes, tackles, the ability to control the tempo of the game in difficult moments for Barcelona. Who deserve another chance this season under Hansi Flick. But you look at another broader picture, you see, and I mean, bedin komobi kakre bi me nche honum bebre. But it seems we are underrating the loyalty in football from coaches, from teams, and even players themselves. We are true and true academy production or the club no. Normally, so you be a this kakoton by the be a club netting the Nijina Honoma, a bad loyalty, and nipa na what a ten no loyalty chain nipa na tis kakoton the buy. Menoya Jane. And a brim we are dini and I could win a original de Barcelona. It's a dono, no loyalty no. This is a player who didn't fight his way out of the team. And who think Commodore is not ready to leave Barcelona. But here comes the case, he said, and a football business have dominated certain aspect of it. You can't change it. But be a club ni sujinano 30 million euros ni betima and yoma be Barcelona because we a pure academic graduate on Motona Giska. Oma Mona Hoka. It's a cabo be any books in him. What did I mention? We sky a ball more, a cabo be any. The club need money to also do one or two things. Personally, me did to me say Pau Kubasi ne Arawu ewo ho. Omo de dwuma pa. Barcelona will need another centre back. Because Arawu injury situation. Only if so betima about 38 games plus Champions League. Pau Kubasi a previous choice on the fit they be on a constant key. Esiwo. What did they mention? I said no. Eric Garcia no. What did the says kakra? What did the on also Trebiana injury hano? Christian say Trebiana injury hano near there. There are other players also, and I said there are other positions at Barcelona also love to enhance and also be push it to get in more signings. Fancy, this is 30 million euros. I could have what they call 40, 50 England for the better. Wolverhampton Wanderers money, but the MA say football and loyalty no. Two different discussions altogether, especially looking at different perspective. I had the foundation of how these players and teams take decisions. Clubs purely business. Footballers, unless we are